to the stage our Deputy CEO, Jesper Martinsson.
It is so great to be here in Sydney. I really love it here. What do you feel? It is an amazing city, and you know, I got my kit here with a t-shirt. I have got new pins. Do you collect pins as well? Yeah, you see, I got quite many. And it's great because these pins really makes you remember all the destinations you've been to. So please collect your pins, show your downline, and talk about how great it is to go to the Oriflame conferences. Because as a matter of fact, you know, the Oriflame conferences really brings a lot of value. It is really a great thing to go around the world, see new places, new venues. Oriflame is really taking care of us, helping us to see the venues that we visit. It also brings a lot of motivation. We see recognition, we get motivated and inspired by other leaders when they share the best practice, when they get recognized for amazing achievements. The Oriflame conferences are truly unique, and we want to have even more people experiencing the Oriflame conferences. And in order to help you with that, I have a small surprise and a small tool that you can use to talk about the experience of the Oriflame conferences. You know, when you travel the world, like so many of you have done, you actually get a lot of experiences, and actually one of the senses we have is the smell, the scent. And in different parts of the world, and when you go to different places, you very often associate this place with a certain scent. And we have actually collected all this, and we have developed some amazing fragrances that we bought them with these scents. And it's a new line that is coming very soon, and it's called Born to Fly. And we have one fragrance, one female fragrance for her, and this contains a lot of exciting scents like magnolia, agave, pear, etc. It is a really fantastic fragrance being launched in your markets very soon. We also developed one for him, and Born to Fly for him, which also contains a lot of exciting scents and notes. So it's two new fragrances coming your way. And this is a great tool to, of course, promote to end consumers, but also to talk about the Oriflame conferences, because Born to Fly, you can connect with the conference part of the business opportunity that we are offering in Oriflame. And actually, this is how the bottles looks like, and here we have also the packaging. And a surprise for you is that actually we made a very special edition of the Born to Fly, and you will get it in your gift pack. And it's a special edition with Sydney on, yeah? Very special. So, Born to Fly, an amazing new fragrance being launched in your markets.
За сердцем навстречу целому миру. Новые парные ароматы Born to Fly от Oriflame.
I would like to talk a little bit more about the conferences so you can promote them back home. And therefore, I would like to invite our global events director who will speak about what's happening behind the scene when we're organizing conferences. So please give a big applause to our global events director, Alexander Safonov.
A lot of time and effort and hard work to organize a conference of Oriflame scale. In fact, it takes 2 years to plan a conference like this one, and about 6 months of full-time preparation work of my team with the support of many colleagues across different departments in Oriflame. It takes, on average, work of 10 different external companies, different suppliers, event agencies, hotels, venues, technical companies, productions, and others. And then on site at an actual conference, there's up to 300 full-time and temporary staff, which is actually about what we have right now for this conference. And if you think about it, for every 3 of you, there's 1 person working behind the scenes to make sure it runs as smoothly as possible. Now, all that hard work and dedication is, of course, extremely important for the conferences of our scale. And talking about the scale, we always have these amazing stats from our conferences, and I just want to share with you some cool facts from last year. So in 2018 only, we had more than 13,000 Oriflame leaders traveling to international conferences. 13,000. And many of them have actually traveled abroad for the very first time in their lifetime. Then only in 2018, with our conferences, we visited 9 countries, making it 42 in total since the time we started organizing international events. And then when it comes to hotels, only in 2018, we booked for our conferences 43,000 hotel room nights. That is a lot. I mean, if you sum it all up together, that's more than 117 years of hotel stay. And that's only in 1 year. Now, all of that costs a lot of money, of course. So, in 2018 only, we spent 30 million euro on conferences. That is a lot of money. I mean, it's an incredible amount of money to spend every year. But we do want to give you the best experiences, take you to the best destinations, and organize the best events for you. But what makes our conferences the best? It's not the scale, it's not those numbers, it's not the money that we spend. It's actually the emotions and the experiences that our conferences give to you, to Oriflame leaders that traveled everywhere and seen it all, as well as to the first-time qualifiers. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I will give you just a few examples. 2010, global, not a global, but a gold conference in Malta, where we couldn't find a venue for more than 5,000 people, so we just rented, we privatized the main city square, and we celebrated right in the middle of the city. Then 2012, Global Gold Conference in Stockholm. Her Majesty Queen Silvia of Sweden attended Oriflame Royal Challenge dinner in Stockholm City Hall. And let me tell you, the Queen of Sweden, she does not go to corporate events. You cannot just invite her to your private party. That just doesn't happen. Yet there she was, attending an Oriflame conference, celebrating with our leaders. 2016 CS Gold Conference in Cyprus, where for one of our events we rented the whole village, and not just the regular village, historic 4th century UNESCO protected village, one of the most beautiful places in the world, and we involved the local community as well. We invited the locals and we partied and celebrated together with them. That you cannot buy for money. I mean, that's not possible on your own. That only happens with Oriflame. And then 2017, of course, our anniversary year, when we had the beautiful anniversary cruise. But I'm not going to tell you how it was. You've all been there, you've all seen it. Instead, I want to tell you how it was for me. And for me personally, and for my team, that project was one of the biggest challenges ever. We always need to, I mean, we as a team, we always need to raise the bar, be better every time, make every conference the best ever, to meet your high expectations every time at every conference. And that year wasn't special. We had to come up with something completely extraordinary. But we kept hearing the word impossible. When we were talking to the cruise line, they were like, you want to do tandem sailing, you want to sail 2 ships at the same time, all together? No, we don't do it. It's impossible. No one does it. When we were choosing our sailing route and we wanted to connect our 2 continents together and visit Turkey, one of our most important markets, they were saying, 2 continents sailing not this year, Turkey is a no-go zone, no other cruise ships go to Turkey this year. Impossible. And when we were planning the final show, the big finale, the suppliers were like, you want to do a show with fireworks for 2 sailing ships while at sea? That is not possible. And you cannot imagine how many times we heard this, impossible, impossible. I think at some point we reached the limit of those impossibles, and there was a moment when we just said to each other, it's not impossible. It has just never been done before. And that was actually a turning point. That was something that changed the game for us, that changed the mindset of my team and the team that worked with us, that actually helped us to make it all happen, and immuned us from any other impossibles along the way. Because if you want to be the best today, you need to be better than you were yesterday. And you need to do better than you did yesterday. And your team needs to do better than they did yesterday. It starts with you.
In almost all companies in the world, they do events and parties, and some do recognition. And there is actually a competition, Best Events Award, that is a very special event that is very prestigious, and everyone wants really to be just nominated for that. I can tell you what, that Oriflame actually got nominated to participate and compete in this very prestigious competition. And you want to know the results?
Yes!
Okay, I tell you that Oriflame, we actually won the best event in the world. We're the #1 in the world. A big applause for the conference team for being the best in the world, the best event in the world. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for qualifying and traveling the world with us. We are honored to be doing this for you. We will continue aiming to be the best for you. And we will see you at our conferences. Thanks very much. At our conferences, there are so many moments, and I think you have your special moment for sure at your conferences you have attended. And they are very different. I remember one, for instance, at an event where actually a man proposed to his girlfriend to get married. And we didn't know about that. It was totally unexpected. It just happened. So there are so many moments at the Oriflame conferences. And now I would like to introduce to you some very successful leaders from Russia who have a very special moment that they would like to share with you about the conferences. So please put your hands together and welcome our executive directors from Russia, Olga and Viktor Kokoshov.
Hi, we are Viktor and Olga Kukushovy from Russia. Whoa! It's a great honor to be here. Actually, it was Olga's dream to represent our country in a foreign language.
We joined Oriflame in 2003, but we can consider our real start in 2013. It's then when we first started changing our mindset. We learned a lot and started growing our business network online. Since 2013, we closed 7 titles and raised over 120 directors.
Our main motivation is our children. We have 3 boys who inspire us for new accomplishments.
Our life has completely changed with Oriflame. We bought 2 apartments and our Volvo XC60 as an after bonus. And this is our 23rd country with Oriflame. Thank you. We just love traveling. Oriflame conferences are unique opportunities to see the world with a team of like-minded people, where you can feel togetherness, spirit and passion at 100%.
This is the first time we qualified for executive conference. It took us 2 years of hard work and 6 new groups to get here.
We are especially motivated to see the world with our family. And today, our parents are here with us. Please stand up. After a full day of travel from another continent, we finally got to magical Gold Coast beach. We were stand with a view, service and comfort that we didn't ever dream of before Oriflame.
I think all of us want a family and friends to see the world with us. And it's possible with Oriflame.
We are already in qualification for the next executive conference and would love to have our team to travel with us. So when we will return home, we tell them,
It
starts with you!
Little the deal.
the next executive conference. And all of you who are here today have the opportunity to qualify to go to our next executive conference that will take place next year in San Francisco. And this is an amazing city. It is one of the most interesting cities, I think, in the whole world, because it has so many venues and exciting places to see. And we will take you to very special places in San Francisco. And we will actually have a gala dinner in a very prestigious city hall of San Francisco. So make sure that you stick to your target and that you qualify for San Francisco. Will I see you in San Francisco? See? Very important. And, of course, we are also, all of us, already going to the Diamond Conference in Los Angeles. It's also a very nice and interesting destination. And in Los Angeles, we will stay at a very, very prestigious hotel called Loews. It's actually a hotel where the celebrities going to the Oscars nomination stay. And you are the stars, and you will meet other stars in Hollywood. In the middle of Hollywood is where we're going to stay at this hotel. And there are so many things also, of course, to see in Los Angeles. It's beautiful venues and a lot of exciting places to go. And I actually had the pleasure to go to Los Angeles just 2 years ago with my family, and here we are driving in the cabriolet in the downtown of Hollywood. So it's a really fantastic place for shopping, for sightseeing, and to go to Universal Studio. And I really urge you all to make sure that you ensure your qualification and that you go there.